What is up, everybody? Jarrett from Empire of Assets here, and today I have kind of a warning message about the recent explosion of crypto and NFTs. NFTs probably more so than the crypto. We're going to talk about what I think you should be looking for, what I think you shouldn't be looking for, some stuff to look out for, and what to know before you buy and jump in on the NFT or the crypto market. So right out the gate, the draft was this last weekend, and I saw some absolutely crazy stuff. In my personal opinion, there is like a tight end that came out with his own NFT project that he will be releasing moments of the draft, and then those are going to get sold. So many people have released NFTs now. I see musicians doing it, superstars doing it, basically with anybody that has any kind of following that they think will buy the NFT from them. They are absolutely milking that out, making an NFT and then selling it for millions of dollars. This goes hand in hand right now with crypto being absolutely on fire. Ethereum just broke almost $3,500. I think it hit $3,400 today, which was an all-time high. And this is largely on the back of these NFTs being so popular. I am incredibly bullish on both NFTs and crypto. I think they are going to revolutionize the world, how we do everything. DeFi is super important. I think that NFTs are going to be huge game changers, but I just see this as a sort of gold rush, and a lot of people are going to get stuck holding the bag and lose a lot of money. So I just wanted to put this video out there. The Gary V NFT drop is one that I'm watching very closely. That is happening Wednesday, so it'll be not the day this video is released, but the day after. And the big thing that I think that one is going to offer that these other ones aren't, and is one of the two big things that I look for in an NFT drop, is it's attached to some sort of physical good. In the Trevor Lawrence video, which I will link up here, well, that one was ridiculously expensive. If you bought all 5, you did get the physical card, so you are getting something physical along with the digital. And I think that while we are in this transition phase right now between physical goods and digital goods, I think if you get the digital with the physical, it is the safest bet, because somebody, even if they're not interested in digital at all or never will be, they could be interested in the physical that was linked to those digital cards. So even though those Trevor Lawrence cards cost $1,100, which is a lot, it's a pretty big risk. You do get that physical card that could make up, you could sell that and make a lot of your money back. So one thing is I do like them being attached to physical goods. The Gary V drop has been pretty secretive. Not a lot of people know very much about it. All we know is that it's going to be a Dutch auction style, and Gary has come out and said that it will not just be the sort of doodles or drawing that he has made. It's not just the art of it. It's going to come with real physical linked things, whether that is exclusive communities that you get access to, physical goods. I think there's a lot of different things that could happen, but I am very bullish on that one, largely because I think Gary has been right historically over the last 20 years with the internet and with social media. I think he is an incredibly successful person, and if I had to put my money behind somebody who is launching one of these NFTs and is deeply knowledgeable about the space, it would be Gary Vaynerchuk. So that is definitely one I am going to be watching and hopefully participating in if the prices do get low enough. He said that the cheapest ones will start at the Dutch auction of 3 Ethereum. And if you don't know, basically Dutch auction is there's a price, and then you say the price that you'll pay and how many you'll buy at that price. And then after so long, the price drops. And then those the next group of people say how many they want at that price, and then the price drops, and the price keeps dropping until they're either all sold out or it hits the floor, which will be 1/2 of an Ethereum, which today is right around $1,700. So definitely a lot, but I do think that could do very well. And then the other thing I want to talk about is NFTs in video games. Why I think this works so well is there's already people spending billions of dollars on digital items in video games that have no real world value. Look at something like Fortnite, where kids spend billions of dollars just last year on skins, on weapon skins, on character skins, on exclusive items, anything to make your character stand out. I think this is a lot easier leap for the younger generation to get into this sort of stuff, And I also think that the play to earn style of video games is what I've heard them called, where you play the game, you earn real blockchain or NFT rewards that are physically yours, you own them. I think that offers a lot for the players, because then instead of sitting down to play and then you're getting nothing in return, you sit down, you play, you gain a real life item that you can sell and then make some money. It probably is never going to be similar to a minimum paying wage job unless you had a lot of money invested. I don't think it's going to replace people's jobs unless you're at the very upper echelon of the whole thing, but it is better than playing a game and getting nothing, especially if that game is very enjoyable. I think this is going to draw a lot of people into it, and like I said, people are already buying digital items for video games, so this is a much easier transition than trying to get people that want to buy physical baseball cards to switch over to buying digital baseball cards. So this is the other thing that I like a lot. Two things to look out for when buying NFTs: either stuff in video games or stuff that is connected to real physical goods. When you buy the NFT, you get the physical good along with it. I could see this happening for things like music, where you buy the NFT, you actually get the music. So where you're not getting a physical good, you are getting an actual good out of it. It's not just a video of somebody accepting a jersey at the draft, which I think is completely preposterous. I think a lot of this stuff, a lot of people are going to get burned. There's so much money in the economy right now. Inflation is starting to creep up. Interest rates are still being held very low, and people are just throwing money at anything they think will work. A lot of people think it's too late for crypto, so they're going to try and jump on these crazy NFTs. It is not too late for crypto. It is still so early in the crypto game. If you're serious about this stuff, I would suggest doing tons of research and then picking 5, 10, 15, even 20 cryptos that you like, and then maybe every week slowly put a little bit of money into them and watch that grow over time. I think you do a lot better than you would buying some college football players draft night video as a tight end. Just to look it up before this video, I looked up a Tony Gonzalez rookie card. Tony Gonzalez is definitely in probably the top 3 tight ends of all time at that at the tight end position. Top 3 players of all time, pretty easily. I think Antonio Gates is probably in the conversation, and I don't even know who else. He played for an incredible amount of time and is just great. He's the GOAT, or one of the GOATs at the tight end position, and you can buy his rookie card for like less than $100. I think $100 will get you the best one on the market in a like PSA 9 or 10. So you're going to go spend hundreds of dollars on another tight end who has a 0.000001 chance of ever being as good as Tony Gonzalez, whose cards are still incredibly undervalued. People just are not doing their research, and they are going to get burned. Speaking of video games, in a previous video that I made, I did ask if you guys wanted a NFT video game video, and a lot of people commented that they did want that. By a lot, I mean 2 or 3, which is a lot. That's pretty good. They did want that video, so expect that video to be coming out later that week. I have really been jumping in and doing some research on these different games. One of them I'm playing right now is called Skyweaver. The only ones that have really hit the market are these sort of card trading games where you actually own the cards in your deck. They're similar to Hearthstone. So I have been playing Skyweaver, which is similar to that. It's a fun game. I'm having a good time with it. Free to play, but in that video I'll break down a bunch of them that I'm looking at, how the sort of economy is going to work, the different modes, and what I know about them. But that is all for this video. Again, one last final warning: just be very careful if you are jumping into the market right now. You're brand new to all this. Don't go just spending hundreds or thousands of dollars on projects that seem pretty high risk. These 2 rules that I have, both buying stuff that's connected to physical goods and buying stuff in video games, they're not the end-all be-all rules. If you do those 2 things, you're still not guaranteed to not take a loss, but I think it's going to be a lot safer in the long run than buying random projects put out by people that don't really seem to know what their customers are expecting, and that everybody's thinking that it's all going to go to the moon and they're going to get rich. It's not going to happen. Eventually, this is going to be like the dot-com bubble. A lot of these are going to die off. The vast majority are going to die off. The winners are going to win. And if you can pick the winners, you will do incredibly well. That's all for this video. Subscribe for more NFT digital card content. I also do regular physical card content, all kinds of collecting and investing content. So subscribe for more of that. Otherwise, like the video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.